Alrighty, so we're back. We did quite a bit this morning. It was about an hour of gameplay, and we got 32 stars. Not bad. We cleared basically the entire first floor, beat Bowser, and the only star we didn't get was the metal cap star, because obviously we don't have the metal cap. There we go. Gotta go downstairs. But before we do, maybe we should go to the Ghostlands. Whoop. Have a little bit of fun among the dead. Whoa. Alright, so we can kind of cheese our way up here. We're not supposed to, I don't think, but movement in the game is so good we can kind of cheese it. And we can kind of do whatever we want. Well, you know what? We should have gone to the basement first, because we need the vanish cap for some of this stuff. So maybe we should go to the basement first, clear out the basement. Yep, look at that. Alright, so we'll get this star and then do that. That star on the top is such a troll. The troll spot, put it. And right there is exactly why. Such a troll spot to put it. There's probably an easier way to get it, but we're just gonna do it this way. Oh no. I guess we're not gonna do it that way. Let's take two and try it again. Oops. Whoa. Alright, let's try this again. A little more skill. Nice. Alrighty, let's go down to the basement and get that metal cap. Or not the metal cap, the vanish cap. We gotta unflood the basement. And then we'll have much more of the map open up to us, which is good, which is what we want. Hey, free star. Oops. Alright, it's time. Yeah, one hand me, you brute. Late. I'm gonna be late for an important date. Okay. Alice in Wonderland. Sweet. Do you have a star for me? I think you do. Hello? Oh, maybe not. I know there's like 2 or 3 toads that have stars. That have stars for us. They're like, hey, I just kind of found this. Take it. Here we go. It is decreed that one shall pound the pillars. That's us. So it is decreed. And so it is done. Alright, let's get that vanish cap. Welcome to the vanish cap. We get to go through certain objects. Have fun. La la. We all know how it works. Now this part could be a little bit tricky. Sometimes these platforms act funny. Oh no. No, no, no. That was just user error. Yo, there he is. Hey bro, I see you. You made it to this one. Happy you're here. Yeah, man, I saw your video, the Indigo video. Bro, it's a cool hack, bro. It's a super cool hack. You did well, too. I saw your post, it must have been a nightmare to edit. Doing your Gone work? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got you. Yeah, man, sweet. Get it done. What better way to get it done than watching the YouTube video, too? Just chilling out. There we go. Nice. Dude, 3 hours of editing, that in itself is homework. That's a full-time job. One video, you do 2 videos and you're working 6 hours, full-time job. But you do good work, bro. You should consider, I don't know if your homework is for editing or if you just do it as a hobby, but you should consider taking it seriously if you want to make it a career, because you're very good at it. You're very good at editing. Alright, so we got the vanish cap. Might as well get the metal cap too, right? Oh, actually, I think the toad right outside gives us a star, so we're just gonna check that out real quick. I think this is one of the toads that has a star for us. Hold on to your hat. If you lose it, you'll be injured easily. If you do lose your cap, blah blah blah. Gotta find the monkey or the bird that took it. Please, Mario. Do you know that? Yep, it's true. Other troops are there too. I found this thing. Thanks, bro. Yeah, dude, absolutely. No, you know, in the musician world, we need more complimenting others where their strengths are, and just being straight up honest about it. A lot of artists are very sensitive, and they don't have the they have the skills, but they just don't have the confidence to really pursue it. So we just got to lift each other up, you know. If you what's it called? The rising tide raises all ships, right? So if other people do well, shout them out. Let them know. Alright, I know there's a secret here. I know we're supposed to go to Nessie, but there are other secrets here. I think this is just a star. I think we have to go past Nessie to get the metal cap. There's like a separate arena in there. There we go. You jump and hold A, you can grab on. Hold on tight, don't fall and die. Got it. Oh, almost fell and died. You should pay closer attention to the directions. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know, for a long time I wanted to do it. I wanted to make a YouTube channel with just, you know, doing what I'm doing now. And maybe throw some music in there. And it's always been very, very difficult because, you know, I'm a teacher, right? So you don't want an administrator or a principal that you're working for to pull it up and, you know, ride you about it. But, you know, you only live once, right? So you do what you love. So that's what I'm doing now, man. I appreciate it. One day I'll find the door instead of running up against the wall. I don't remember a lot of this place. Alright, this is probably the right way to Nessie. Whoa. Is this back to the poison room? Hidden inside the green block is the amazing metal cap. That's what we want. Wearing it, you want blah blah. Blah 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 blah. You can't swim in it. That's not a problem. That's a good thing. Okay. I think this is just a trap, right? Yeah, it's a trap. That's where we were up there. No, this is where we were up here. Okay, so this way somewhere else. Cool. Nice. Dude, I appreciate that. That's really sweet of you to say. Likewise. You know, you see someone do well and you're like, hey man, that's pretty hip. I want to try that. You know, there's no grudge, no jealousy, no nothing. You just see someone doing well and you're genuinely happy about it. You're like, man, that guy's good at editing, or hey, that guy's got a really good voice, or hey, I like the way that transition happened, or I like the way that guy plays. That game looks fun. And you just get inspired and you just do it too. You know, it's a cool thing. I feel like we've been here like too many times. I keep going the same way. I think I got those stars already. Where's the Nessie? Up here, maybe? Really don't want to get the red coins on this thing. Whoa. Oh. Okay. This is the entrance, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, we just went in a big circle. Cool. Oops. Whoa. Of course. I was like, yeah, I made it out. Nah. Oh. Sweet, I forgot about this one. Watch for rolling rocks. We did, and then we got hit by one, but you know, that happens. Alright. Oops. Whoa, okay. Yeah, this is the way to Nessie, isn't it? There you are. Alright, buddy, come here. Sweet. Maybe now we'll get the metal cap? Elevate for 8 red coins. Nah. I'm good, actually. We'll do that one later. That 8 red coin elevator one is awful. You crash and then you get all stuck on the thing. Nah. It's good, man. It's good. Life's good. We've had a couple snow days, so I've been able to spend a little bit more time than I thought I would. Definitely, like editing and doing videos and stuff. It's a good time, man. The kids are great. The kids want to learn, and I want to teach them. You know what I mean? So it's a good time. You know, sometimes I feel like some adults can get out of touch, and you know, the kid, you know, I've taught it all. I've taught elementary, middle, high school, and you know, you just gotta kind of just build rapport, build relations, you know, just like you would with anybody else, right? You want to be someone that is, you know, you still have rules and expectations, but you want to be somewhat likable. You don't want to be someone that's just like a stick in the mud all the time, or someone that just, you know, you try to basically try to be the teacher that for the kids that you always wanted when you were a kid, right? And it's a balancing act, of course, but it's done me pretty good in my career so far, so I don't plan on changing it. Sometimes I feel like adults sort of lose touch of their inner child and they forget what it was like to be a kid, and they're just kind of mad at the world and they take it out on kids, and kids obviously don't like that. And as you know, if you treat a kid like kind of like a little adult, you know, you don't like to be told what to do all the time as an adult. So if you tell a kid to do something and they're a little bit defiant, you know, you get them to do it eventually. You have to convince them, but you know, you just, there's some things that's just, it's not worth just digging, you know, dying on any old hill, You know, it's about picking your battles. So, and being understanding that, hey, you know, they're just little people. They're not just, you know, it's a different time. They're little people. They're not just kids are meant to be seen, not heard. That sort of generation is over. All right. I think that's all of them except the terrible red coin one. Oh, there's one more. Alright, I guess we'll do the red coins. Maybe we'll find something else to do. Yeah, man, it's hard out there. I understand. There's teachers got their own problems and things to deal with too. But most of the time, at least for me, the problems really aren't the kids. It has to do with other adults. So again, I understand where a lot of the kids are coming from. Whoa. Nice. So, should we try to get the 100 coin star? I really don't know. Oh, that was weird. Hello. Yeah, why not? I mean, the other red coins are all up there, right? Okay, we're not. Whoa. Dude. There we go. Nice. The last two over there. Yeah, bro, there are a few stages that the 100 coin stars are almost impossible, bro. Hazy Maze Cave. That's one of them. The bomb battlefield is actually surprisingly difficult for 100 coins. And Dire Docks or Jolly Roger Bay, whatever the first one is on the first floor. Those are all kind of troublesome for 100 coins, and they're pretty early in the game. Well, this star's here. Right, it's not gonna despawn. Watch it despawn. No, it's fine. Alright, let's get some money. Hello? Uh-oh. Where are we going? Oh, yeah, that's it. We're not getting this. Just get the red coin star. We botched it. It's done. No blue coins. I'm not gonna spend the next hour looking for 100 coins when we don't have blue coins. It's all good. We'll try again on the next one. So you don't get snow over there? Oh, that's kind of a blessing in disguise. I mean, I've lived in states that got snow and didn't get snow, and I enjoy the snow. I just don't like driving in it. Driving in the snow kind of stinks. But what's the mission? Metalhead Mario can move. Yes, he can. Okay. Oh, I know where it is. We gotta go back to Nessie. Yeah, man, snow days are cool, but where I was at, instead of snow days, we had hurricane days, and the power would go out for weeks. So I'll take snow days over hurricane or tornado days any day. Yo, what's up, Wonder YT? I see you, bro. Fellow small streamer, content creator. It's a party now, bro. Three's company, let's go. We got a trio. Well then, bro, when you get done with school, you can move to the snow. Houses are cheap by the snow because nobody else wants to be here. That's actually one of the reasons I moved, so it's not a bad idea. Yo, what up, JJ? Yo, we got like 4 people in the chat. We got a quartet. Let's go. Well, I guess 3, including me. Let's go. Is 1300 small? A small channel? That's perspective, man. Compared to me, it's a pretty big channel. You have 10 times my subs. That's impressive to me. But if you're comparing yourself to like Queso, I guess you're a small channel. You know, it's all about perspective, bro. Alright, we got the metal cap, so let's actually go back to... This is the wrong way, ain't it? I want to go back to the Jolly Roger real quick. And just get that star before we forget about it. That's a good way to get, but let's enter a stage and just exit so we can kind of fast travel. This his sub count is his weight. Bro. Dude. And you know, that's true because the dude just sheer muscle. I've seen the shorts. It's pure muscle. Yo, okay, we gotta move faster than we did. Listen, there's a metal box up here, I think, actually. Yeah, Wonder YT, what do you do, bro? Tell us about yourself. Xeno Corp does really good, and he does ROM hacking content, amongst other things. He does really excellent editing. So we're all ears, man. Oh, Splatoon, sick. You know, I have some friends that are super into Splatoon. I never got really into it myself because I'm not a big shooter guy. But that's pretty cool. I mean, it's cool to see. Oh no. Yeah, I like that it kind of, when I did play it, I mean, I played the first one way back when. I really liked that it felt almost like a platformer with shooting mechanics in it. It was pretty cool. It felt like there was so much more mobility than most shooters that I played. Dude, you got a famous Splatoon player in the chat, bro. This is sick. I'm honored. bro. Yo, okay, here we go. Yo, his 2023 rewind video. So you get like a shout out by one of the biggest Splatoon players, is that what happened? Yeah, bro, we got like a legit like MLG Splatoon player here. That's sick. So we got the vanish cap, so we can do this and the metal cap. So we're in good shape. Yeah, bro, but you sniped him, so it's kind of like a shout out. You took your footage and you were in the 2023 countdown, right? So everybody saw your name. Yeah, instead of being on the death cam that he posts, he's on your death cam. So props, dude. Oh, we never got the 100 point star, did we? We'll have to go back. Yo, what's up, Mr. Big Eyeball? Yo, I'll have to check it out, dude. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with Splatoon, so I could definitely... I'll have to sub and check you out. Maybe on my way to work, I'll put on one of your videos. Yeah, let me see that real quick. Let me actually pull up your channel right now so I don't forget. Sweet, there we go. Let's go. Nice. Oh, this is the one we have to kill all the ghosts. And then, oh, creepy piano. Yep, terrifying as always. We gotta kill all the ghosts. And then he says ghosts don't die, and then the big one comes out. You might be able to get the 100 point star because the ghosts are worth so much money. We're getting threatened by ghosts. He's like, ghosts don't die. Ha ha ha. Can you make it out alive? And we have like this happy Mario music. This little star power music. Yo, yeah, you've been streaming a while, bro. You're a pro streamer. That's cool. We got a MLG Splatoon player, pro streamer in the chat, and we got a pro editor in the chat. Do we want to do this? Hello? Oof. Dude. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. But you don't want to be like me. You gotta be better than me. You gotta not hard bonk on some of your wall jumps. I have faith in you, don't worry. Yeah, bro, you know, now that I think about it, I've probably been playing this game longer than you've been alive. So, a lot of this stuff is second nature, you know? You just kind of, it's just like talking or walking. You've just done it for so long. It's second nature. But you'll get there. Just gotta keep doing it. In the music world, we have, oops, I should pay attention to the game. We have a thing where it takes like 10,000 hours to master a craft, and it takes about 3 years over the, 3 hours over the course of 10 years, and you'll get your 10,000 hours and you'll be deemed a master of your craft. So if you're a trumpet player or a trombone player or a singer or a guitar player, you need 10,000 hours, and if you broke it into 10 years, it would take 3 hours a day, every day for 10 years, and you'd be a master at it. It becomes second nature. And I hit that with Mario 64 by the time I was like 7. Not that I'm like a master by any means. There are many players that are better than I am, but fundamentally I have a strong grasp of the game because it's all I did for years as a kid. So I'm a band director, so I play many instruments, but my principal is a trumpet. That's why the AI little images and everything that I use, they're all little Marios with a trumpet. Or I'll like edit a little trumpet into like a Mario photo. Because that's what I do. I'm a trumpet player. Oof. Oh, okay. Hey man, that's sweet. The cool thing about string instruments like guitar is that you could put it down for a while and pick it back up and kind of pick up where you left off a little bit easier. If you're like or even like piano, it's kind of the same way because you use your hands and fingers all the time. You know, if you're like a trumpet player or a trombone player, your lips will like, the muscles in your lips will like forget how to play if you don't play for a certain amount of time. So you gotta get back into shape, get your chops back. So dude, you could play electric guitar. Every little amount that you play will go a long way. And there's only 2 classes, 2 subjects that I ever got headaches over and had to sleep on, and then I would come back to it and do better. And those 2 were music and chemistry. It works your brain and your body in such a way that it's like exhausting when you do it for hours. And you sleep on it and you come back and you like magically improve. It's the coolest thing ever. It's absolutely the coolest thing ever. So if you play electric guitar for like 30 minutes and then you go to bed or you take a nap and you come back, it'll just be easier. Your brain will make all those connections while you sleep and you can advance very quickly. Yeah, man, everybody's got their thing, bro. It's no, you know, I played football for a while and basketball, baseball too, you know, when I was in school, and I just fell in love with playing the instrument, and the coaches were all cool with it. And I'm a big guy. I'm not like Queso big, but I was a big guy, and you know, I was on the line. I was on defensive line, and the coach was cool with it, and that stuck with me for a while. So you just do what you like. You do what you love to do, and you'll be good at it because you love to do it. This man said I failed chemistry quiz because I made a video instead. No comment. I'm not gonna say if that was a better use of your time or not, but if you want to be a video editor and not a chemist, that might have been a better use of your time. Just maybe. Not that I recommend failing quizzes as a teacher. No, not at all. We really need 7 more coins. If we find the last 4 red coins, we'd be in good shape. Let's get back. You know, that's interesting that you say that, because I was terrible at math. I was okay at math until really hardcore like algebra and like calculus and things. But I was really good at chemistry, and I almost failed. I was in like a college prep algebra class when I was in high school, and I got like a D plus, hardly, or a D minus. I like barely passed. But at chemistry I got a B plus. So people's brains in it, chemistry is almost all algebra. So people's brains just work different, man. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that. Completely understand. The reason I got a B plus in chemistry was because my handwriting was sloppy. The teacher's like, you should be a doctor. I was like, well, I'm not that smart, but I just write fast, and I'd rather have, you know, have something down than I don't pay enough attention to like penmanship, small details. I got better with that as I got older, but okay, no coins here. I know the red coins are probably on the first floor. First and second, we can wall jump to the second floor. Not this room. This room. Not this room either. Oh, there's a red coin over there. I'm trolling. There's one in there. Oh, there we go. 100 coins. Let's go. We get shot by the eyeball. Seems so funny. There's a way up here. Where's the gap in the ceiling? There it is. Nice. Let's see if we can get the red coin star. Then we'll beat the big ghost. Yeah, dude. I get it. As a teacher, I get it. I've read some sloppy handwriting, but because mine was so sloppy, I could read sloppy handwriting. So I'm cool with it. As long as you get your point across and I can understand what you're saying. I'd rather have you write sentences that grammatically are good and your penmanship be sloppy than the opposite. So many people have good penmanship, but they just have like hardly a grasp on the English language. And it looks pretty, but it's incorrect. So that was kind of me. I'd rather have it be sloppy, but I can get my thoughts out that were really concise and made sense as best they could, and it'd be a little sloppy than the other way around. But you know, everybody's different. Some people could do that. Do it both. They can make it look pretty and sound, you know, grammatically great, and other people the opposite. It's just ugly, and it's ugly writing, and it doesn't make any sense. So I feel you, bro. I feel you completely. Alright, we'll finally do this ghost hunt one. So I don't think we can get to the merry-go-round until we go to a later mission. The merry-go-round shut down. Alright. Kill all the ghosts on the first floor. Oops. Hello? There you are. Yeah, bro. You know, some people write these pretty fonts or whatever, and it's a lot of nothing. But that's also, you know, an issue in general. People just kind of run on sentences and say too much instead of it's the same thing over and over, right? As opposed to just being concise. You know, you have one of the things that always shocked me with other teachers is they would assign like 500-word essays, 1,000-word essays, 1,500-word essays, and kids would just ramble on, students would just ramble on, and it made, you know, I'd rather have it be 250 words and the point is there and it makes sense and it's really well written than 500 words of just like the same thing over and over again. You know, and most teachers are also that way, but there are some that old school teachers that are kind of not, some old head teachers that are like, nope, 500 words and that's that. It's like, bro, this makes perfect sense. They made their point in 300 words. That's the point of the assignment, right? It's a persuasive or an explanation or something. They did it. It's good here. It's tight. It's okay that it's not 500 words. It's not the end of the world. Actually, I prefer that. It takes me less time to read it. Less exhausting to read. Oh yeah, we have to go back to Hazy Maze, don't we? We get the 100 coin star. Yikes. Alright, we could do that. And then we'll go to Lethal Lava Land, I guess. Oh no, we have one more in Big Boo's Haunt. What am I doing? I'm trolling. We have one more in Big Boo's Haunt. We have the merry-go-round. Now, you know, if you run around this thing, this statue, like 700,000 times, and ground pound exactly 10,000 times, Luigi will come out. It's playing. No, I'm a music teacher, so I'll teach all the music subjects. I teach general music, music theory, band. Band is my principal, the band director. Choir, I did choir director, I taught orchestra. But all the musical arts is what I've taught. And I've subbed other things, you know, I've subbed math and subbed reading and things like that, English. I have a lot of friends that bounce around certain areas. And to be honest with you, a little bit behind the scenes, you don't need a lot of... there's like just a test you have to pass once you get your degree for teaching to basically teach any subject area. So I could just go to a testing center, take a test for like $50 and get certified to teach math if I pass the test. It's not a hard test, you know. But I definitely enjoy teaching music, you know, that's my thing. Luigi is real. L is real, bro. L is real. You've earned 50 stars. 3rd floor. Well, maybe I shouldn't. I thought maybe I was gonna 100% this. I was gonna just get all 120. Because why not? It's a good game. I could probably get it done by tomorrow afternoon. If I can get some time, if the baby behaves well and she's doing well, I could probably work with that. Dude, you can become anybody, my guy. You can be anybody. You could be the next Queso if you want. You could be the next Markiplier. But you definitely have a talent for editing. So even if that's your side gig, you know, those talents could still make you money. You could work for some guy with like 20,000 subscribers you know, be like, yeah, bro, I'll pay you this amount of money to edit my videos. You know, you could, even if you just did that on the side. I don't want to be gay, so. That's funny. Alright, we can get 100 stars really easy here, if I remember right. The volcano's pretty forgiving, the right points are easy to get. That's probably the best part of the stage, is the right points are easy to get. Oh yeah, speaking of right points, you gotta go back to Hazy Maze and get 100. Uh-oh. Whoa, that was a hard bonk. This stage has a long wing cap. I didn't remember it being that long. Alright, we're just gonna kind of chill out here. Yeah, dude, for sure, man. For sure, especially as the school year picks back up, we could talk. For sure. I saw your awesome video, the Indigo, and the collab thing, bro. We'll talk. We'll talk. I'm just happy you got it working. Happy you got the ROM hack working. Because I know those Ocarina of Time those mods, dude. They'll use different ROMs for each of them, and it's just, you gotta find them, and sometimes it's not very clear on how to go about it. So I'm just happy you figured it out. Yo, nice. Dude, 2-player randomizer. Yeah, I know the mod scene for the multiplayer Ocarina of Time's gotten really, really good. I've been watching a few streamers do it, and I'm very impressed. Like, they have custom character models and stuff in there too. It's insane. There must have been like new tools for Ocarina of Time that help it. Like Mario 64 got some new tools to help with the mod scene. Ocarina of Time must have recently gotten new tools that are excellent. Oh yeah, bro. When I saw your comment, I had time. You know, I had the next day off, and it didn't take too long to make. It was only a 4-minute video, but I figured it could help you out, and then I made it public so somebody else might be able. First, I was gonna just delete it, unlist it and then delete it. But I thought it might be able to help somebody else too, because I know how tricky those Ocarina of Time patching could be. So yeah, man, of course, anytime. My whole thing for this channel is to try to spread the word on a lot of ROM hacks, you know what I mean? That's the whole thing. It's just, I genuinely love these old games, and other people do obviously too as well, because they're making wonderful content for it that just keeps the game alive. And that's kind of what I want to spread to others, even if it's in a small way. Help just 1 or 2 other people play these awesome games. That's a win for me. So, absolutely, bro. Oops. Oh, dude, no. Remember when I said awesome game? I'm not regretting it or anything. It's still awesome. The user error. Skill issue. Nice. Okay, not the one we were trying to get, but we almost didn't get it. Alright, let's see. I can probably get to 60. Let's try to get to 60 before we close out. So we get halfway there. I don't know if I've ever beat Mario 64 in 2 days. Nice. Dude, that's a good era. Yeah, the creepypasta era is a good one. A lot of that stuff is really, really good. Yeah, when I was growing up, that must have been like high school, when like a lot of that creepypasta stuff started and YouTube poops and everything, and that was just a totally different era. Totally different era that was awesome, in my opinion. So, I'm glad to see that it's still going strong. Yeah, and like the every Mario is unique or whatever. Persona, what is it? It's someone's personal copy. Just cool stuff. The Pokemon Black ROM where you kill all the Pokemon and then the Pokemon kills you. It's like just cool stuff, bro. Really cool stuff. Boil the big bully. Boil him. Bully the bullies. Like this stage has a lot of the word bully in it. Bully the bully. Boil the bully. Yeah, dude, it was cool. It's, you know, a way to think about, because I grew up with like Gen 1 Pokemon. I love Gen 1 Pokemon. Pokemon Blue version, you know, that's my favorite, Pokemon Blue. I know it's an acquired taste, but I'm a hardcore Gen 1er, and I love seeing that kind of stuff, like the Lavender Town theories and things like that. Love that kind of stuff. A whole new level of depth into a franchise that you really care about. And then they make actual games out of it. It's just even better. You get to actually play the story, the different story. Dreams come true. Things that when I was a kid... It's not the Wiggler. Things that when I was a kid, like, dude, I could have never imagined as a kid playing Super Mario 64 and playing a game that looks like Into the Multiverse or The Mystery of the Capsmith. Just I could not imagine as a child that happening. Like, oh yeah, in 20 years you're gonna play Mario 64 and it's gonna be just a totally different thing. You're gonna play Mario 64 but with Pokemon in it. It's like what we always like daydreamed about as kids, and the developers made it reality. It's so cool. It's so cool. Hot foot in the volcano. I think, oh, bro, hot foot in right off the ledge. Come on. Yeah, this one has the turtle shell in it, so you can get into the volcano. Whoa. Okay. Nice. Whoa. That's okay. Whoa. Yeah, isn't it awesome? It's, you know, I guess you find your favorite game that you grew up with and just imagine other franchises that you love that exist, but they're just in their infancy. Like, we had Mario 64, but we had played Mario 64 at home, and we played Pokemon Blue in the car on our original Game Boy, or our Game Boy Colors that didn't have a backlight. You know, it was just a totally different era. Oh, we're good. We did this level already. We did all of it. It was a totally different era where the sky was the limit and for your imagination. And now people make that real, and it's unreal. It's actually unreal that people could do that in the best way, obviously. My favorite Zelda game is Majora's Mask. I love Zelda 1. I played a ton of Zelda 1. My brother liked Zelda 2. We played a lot of NES together growing up. You know, Mario 1, Mario 3, Zelda 1, Zelda 2. I love Zelda 1. I have a friend that loves A Link to the Past. He's excellent at the game. I like that game a lot too. Ocarina of Time, every time I replay it, I realize why I love it. But for me, Majora's Mask is my favorite because it to me has the most personality of any game. And that's what I go for in a game. I love a game with personality and character. I feel like that's what a lot of games miss nowadays. They're trying to like fit into a formula. Because people with money say so, and they lose their personality. That's why I love games like Donkey Kong 64. Donkey Kong 64, people trash it, but I love DK64. I think it's one of the most fun games, just filled to the brim with character. You could beat it in 18 hours, you know, 20 hours. It's a fun game. You like the characters. It's just personality. And Majora's Mask is full of it. Absolutely full of it. So, oh, you like it too. Good. That's my favorite by far. And the fact that you could play as the other races, you could play as the Deku people and the Goron person and the Zora person, and they all have a story, to me is amazing. The fact that you're like the Goron hero, that the best scene for me in that game is when you get the Goron mask. And it's not Darunia. Darmani, I think, is his name. And you go to his tomb and you use the lens of truth and you see him and you talk to his spirit, and he begs you, he sees that you could talk to ghosts, so he knows you have magic, and he says, oh, you have magic powers, please bring me back to life. And he begs for you to bring him back to life because he knows you have magic. That scene, even when I was a kid, that scene for me like cut really deep. It was a really emotional scene. So much like passion in the writing for that game. And it was done in a year. They did it in a year, and it was just filled to the brim with passion, with character. Everybody in that game matters because they all have a schedule that they deliberately follow over the course of 3 days. And I haven't seen a game with that much attention to detail. I don't think ever. I mean, I have to really sit back and think about it. But the attention to detail in Majora's Mask, and just how much emphasis on every character and their schedule it was something that I never saw back then, and I think I have yet to see even now. So yeah, I love Majora's Mask. I could talk about it forever. I love Majora's Mask. And I think that's why it's ahead for me for Ocarina of Time too, because Ocarina of Time has a lot of things. Every time I replay a randomizer of Ocarina of Time, or replay the base game, I usually replay it a couple times a year, I learned something new. There's like a bit of dialogue that was new that I never saw before. And I've been playing it almost 30 years, 25 years. And I'm still learning new things. The games were just made so well. They were just made so well. The writing is actually quite good, especially for a Nintendo game where all I need to play is, yo, bad man take princess, go save princess. I don't need a big story. But the little elements you get in those games like Ocarina of Time give you, in Majora's Mask, they give you so much depth that I didn't need. I just needed a game that played well and an incentive to play it, and a progression that made me feel like I was getting stronger or moving somewhere. But the fact that those exist, they only make the game better for me. Anyway, that was kind of a long rant, but Yeah, that's why I love Majora's Mask. I'll stop now because I can just go on forever. Yeah, dude, that's why I'm loving to see these Majora's Mask hacks that are coming out, like Ocarina of Time. I guess they got the tools to work on Ocarina of Time, and they're starting to figure it out for Majora's Mask too. The future is bright for a lot of the ROM hacking community. Obviously, the Mario scene is crazy. Mario 64 scene is crazy, but Ocarina of Time is starting to pick up. Originally, there was like kind of few and far between, like really good Ocarina of Time hacks, and now they just, over the last maybe year or two, they've had like these competitions, like Simple Flips has the Mario 64 ones. These other people had these Zelda hack competitions, and they've just blossomed. It's been awesome to see. And I've seen like 2 or 3 Majora's Mask hacks that were like really good. One of them I played through was the Revival one that I really liked, and another one was like called the Pumpkin Head or something. Something like Pumpkin King or Pumpkin Head that I played through maybe not last Halloween, but the Halloween before it, something like that. And it was also really good. I might play through that. When I have time to do another full playthrough, I might do that, because that game was also very good. Is it this way? Yeah. Nice. Whoa. Alright, we should be able to find 20 coins with Nessie, right? Huh. Dude, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in. I'm gonna watch more of your content. I gotta catch up on some of your stuff. Thanks for everything, man. You've been phenomenal. Have a good one, alright? Have a good night. Cool guy, man. Good kid. Alright, let's get these last 8 coins. No coins there. So we could probably go to Nessie. I just gotta figure out how to get out of here. Daisy Maze Cave. Emphasis on maze. Indeed. Whoa. Oh, that was so close. I tried so hard not to hard bonk that. I would have cried. 95 coins just to die. Did we get you? Yeah, we did. What am I doing? Nessie's the other way. Right. Okay. We're not gonna risk it. We almost died. Oh my gosh, we almost died. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get one more star, yeah? I thought there was a toad somewhere that we missed. You got a star? No. Maybe it's upstairs. Maybe it's like one per floor. We'll figure it out. It's been a while. Alright, where to next? That other one by the metal craft had a star. We did that level. Let's go to the sand land, yeah? And the talons of the big burb. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Tried to be slick, didn't work. What's the Zelda game on the N64 with the large talking tree? That would be Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, yeah? With the Great Deku Tree? Is that what you're talking about? Or is it Deku? I don't know if it's Deku or Deku. We call it Deku. Deku. Whoa. Of course. Okay. Yeah, man. The Great Deku Tree, that's Ocarina of Time. It's one of the best games ever made. Of course, bro. If you have any other questions, feel free to speak up. No judgment here. Just here to share a good thing. What better way to chase down a bird than to fly after it? Oh, didn't mean to do that, but okay, we'll take the star. Cool. Alright, we'll get a few more. We're halfway done. 50% done with the game. Making good time. A little bit over an hour. Let's get maybe a couple more stars in this stage and call it. Shining atop the pyramid. So we could try to do the speedrun strat, but I'm not a speedrunner by any means, so let's just do it the normal way. Still upset that Waluigi was on a 64 DS. You know, that is a legitimate thing to be upset about, because they had all the others, but I guess they just didn't have a power-up for them, so they didn't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe that was it. It would have been cool though, but you know, there's probably modders out there that'll do it. I don't know how the 64 DS modding scene, I don't know how that is, but there might be someone out there that did it. To be honest though, you know, I wish they did more with Wario too in that game. Should have given him like a shoulder bash from Wario Land. Made him more of like a brute, you know, not just a big slow guy. Because Wario can move in his games. He's not just a big fat slow guy. He's got some speed on him. Oh no. There we go. A loud explosion. Yeah, you know, that may have been it. They may not have included him because he wasn't well known. But, you know, Waluigi was made just for like Mario Tennis. He was just made to be a rival opponent by the studio that made Mario Tennis, you know. I don't think he was ever kind of like Daisy. Daisy was made from Mario Land 1, which was made by somebody else. It wasn't made by Miyamoto. So I think those characters were kind of just supposed to be like, they're made for their specific game, and the expectation wasn't that, Nintendo would like actually build upon them anymore. And it's obvious that they basically haven't, you know. What do we know about Daisy aside from that she plays sports with Peach, and Waluigi except that he plays sports with Wario? And it's kind of unfortunate because there is character that could develop there. Ooh, inside the ancient pyramid, boo. A level where your mobility is limited. See, that would have been cool. Super speed would actually be really cool. I like that idea. Super speed. Because he's like athletic, he does all the sports. So that would have actually been really a cool ability. And they made like, I don't want to say like in the vein of like Sonic, but they could have easily done something like that where they take like inspiration from sort of like Sonic but emphasize more platforming and just make speed-based levels. That's actually really smart. That's a good idea. Write that down, bro. That's actually a legitimately good idea. Uh-oh. Oh, the camera in here is fighting me so hard. Hello? Alright, come on now. Okay. Oh. Come on now. Don't fall. Whatever you do, don't fall. Nice. You, madame, have just got a new subscriber. Well, I'm not a madam, but I appreciate it, bro. Of course, man. Thank you. Yeah, man, if you like, old school, like, N64 ROM hacks and stuff, yeah, man, hang out. Hang around. The community's good. It's kind of tight-knit. But it's good. And it's all about sharing the love of the games. So, I'm about it. Free flying for 8 red coins. We should probably get the 100 coin star too. Every time we see red coins, we see red, we want to see 100. We gotta watch out for that bird, because that bird will take our hat. If we lose our hat, we take way more damage. Not that we get hit much anyway, but still. We don't, like, never get it back. Until we come back and stop him. Alright. Whoa. That tornado's really out of place, isn't it? That thing followed us. Had a grudge against us. That tornado like chased us down. I couldn't get away from it. Never seen that. That's funny. Alright, on to 5. 3 more. Wherever they are. Well, there's one. Nice to see it. You've been live a while this time before I noticed. Yeah, man. The YouTube algorithm messed me up. Thanks a lot, Mark Zuckerberg. Just playing. Yeah, man. I had some time tonight, so... I was like, yeah, why not do another hour or so of Mario 64? Get another few stars. There's been a lot of people talking. It's been cool. The hat is the source of Mario's power. I think you might be onto something, because in the new games, when he gets hit, you know, he loses his mushroom power up, he loses his hat. But he still has a full head of hair, so props. You know, to be in your mid-30s to early 40s and have all that hair and not a single gray strand, props. You just immediately didn't check YouTube for an hour. Yeah, dude, I agree. Wait till you see the mods. People not only stream this game, but the fan base and the devs, the people that make new games out of this game. It's crazy. It's like Doom. Like Doom has such a crazy mod scene. Mario 64 is probably getting to the point, if it isn't already, that it can compete with the Doom mod scene for just crazy amount of stuff that the fans do. And it's because they love the game, you know. They genuinely love the game. Those coins went in the pillar. That's unfortunate. Oh, dude. Hello? Why can't I hit this guy? There we go. That was harder than it should have been. Oh, what's up, little buddy? Freeze framed us in a really bad time. It's like one of those things from one of those corny 90s movies, and it's like, I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. Well, 2 seconds before. This bird's about to smack us in the mouth. Oh. Well, I guess he moved. Oh, there he is, bro. Jeez, this dude's like... He's mad that we took a star. Alright, once we go in the pyramid, I don't think there's a way out. But we have 50 coins, so we can get the 8 red coins again. There's a blue coin switch somewhere in here. Kill every one of these guys. Take all their money. Whoa, the camera's really fighting me. Pyramid, the camera's kind of really janking here. Okay. Hello? Okay, 3 coins. Again, it feels like it's like a half-baked idea when it's only like that. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm hoping there's enough coins in the pyramid. If not, I'm really upset about it. But it is what it is, bro. It's just a game. Yo, Rich, let's go, bro. Good to see you here. It's a party, dude. We had so many people show up today. It might just be better to be on Mario Cam, to be honest with you. The camera just does not cooperate down there. Yeah, dude, this level, the pain in the neck. There's a few others with 100 coin stars are like really hard. Like in the early game, Bob-omb Battlefield, what's it called? Jolly Roger Bay is like really tight on the 100 coins. A few of them, the metal, we just did the Metal Cavern too. That one was surprisingly tight for the 100 coin star. It's like, man, I don't remember this game being so hard when I was a kid. Then again, it probably took me 40 hours to beat it instead of 4 or 5. So you need 70 coins before going into the pyramid. Okay, so we might not have enough. That's cool. We can just get this star then. What am I doing? I can just walk on this. Hello? Gamer mode activate. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna triple jump. We can do this. No. I should just gone the normal way. Nah, that's for punks. Oh. We're not a punk, we're good at games. Right? We'll find out. Dude, what? Yo, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, well. Now what? Does it go all the way around? Maybe it goes all the way around. Let's see. There might be 100 coins in here. Yo, corpse back. Let's go. Oh, dude. No way. I was looking at the chat. That's my bad. Amateur hour. Sorry, everybody. It's all good. We'll get back up there. Yeah, dude. All that for one little coin. Yeah, when you only need 10 more. Like, every coin counts. Bro, come on, Mario. Work with me here. There's some coins down there. I see. There's a Goomba over there, which is worth a coin. We're not gonna fall this time. What's up, buddy? Oh no. Dude, no way. No way. Dude, we're dead. No way. Okay, at least we're not dead. That was horrendously bad. Well, everybody, thanks for coming out to my stream. The stream is officially over now. Thanks for watching. Stream's over. No, I'm just playing. Just playing. Can you imagine if I just like rage quit the stream over Mario 64? There's coins up there. I think there's 100 coins here. There's 5 coins over there. Dude, is this it? Alright, we're gonna go this way because if we get that star and it spawns above the gate in an area that we can't get it, like against the wall, I'm gonna scream. Alright, we're gonna ignore that one. We're gonna kill the Goomba for it. I'm not risking anything. There we go, baby. Yo, we got it, bro. We got it, boys. Yeah, TikTok clock. But I love that stage. It's like a platforming dream. And by dream, I mean nightmare. But, I mean, it's a good challenge. Alright, now we gotta get that one little... Dude, hello? There we go. Never mind. Alright, there we go. So we gotta get those 2 little yellow coins that had the number attached to them, the trigger coins or whatever they're called. And then we can get 8 red coins and probably get out of here, yeah? He has 64 stars in Super Mario 64. Hashtag SM64 stars. Lucky number. Yeah, maybe we should just end the run right here. Just not even beat the game. Just BLJ up the last stairs and just call it. Because we got 64 stars. Whoa. Please don't fall. Yeah, there's more coins up here. There are more coins in here than I thought. Dude, we're getting a high score. Yeah, y'all, it's cool to see the chat so filled up. Even though there's, you know, only 5 people. Y'all chatty. I love to see it. The homies are in the chat. Never would I have thought that I'd have 5 people actually watch me play Mario 64. It's a great feeling. I'm not even kidding either. I'm not being like facetious. I'm being 100% honest. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. Alright, so the 5th one I think is down there maybe? Bruh. I love this stage. This is a good stage. It's such a fun stage. So fun to play. Here we go again. If this doesn't make you unsubscribe, nothing will. So, thanks for being real ones. You can unlock Luigi by jumping off that bridge and landing in the sink. Yeah, but we already talked about like running around the L is a real star for like 40,000 times and ground pounding 10,000 times, and you get Luigi totally 100%. You're not a real one if you don't watch Mr. Ray play Super Mario 64. Yeah, dude, speaking of Mario Kart, Rich, I see you. You had the Switch trailer. Mario Kart looks so good. It looks so good, dude. Switch 2, rather. They don't, bro. I was just talking to Corp about it. That they don't make the games like they used to. The games used to have so much personality. They used to have... It just used to be about having fun, playing good games, making good mechanics. Please don't fall in the hole right now. Where are we? Okay. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Hello? Bro, this camera is destroying me right now. Alright, cool. Hello? Hashtag no scrubs. Let's go. 65. $64 stars, you delete your file, you get a special currency. That's like the original Alt F4. Like, hey, you want to know the secret to getting this special mount in World of Warcraft? You just you give me all your gold and then hit Alt F4 and you get this special mount. Yeah, like you're playing a game of like Warcraft 3 or StarCraft. It's like, hey, you want to win this game of StarCraft instantly? Here's the cheat code. Alt F4. So while y'all are here, I know, you damn the game you lose in real life. I know I talked to one or two of you before. If there are any problems with like the sound levels, either my voice or the game, feel free to let me know, alright? If not, just let me know that the levels are good, and I'll just keep them where they're at, because I spent a lot of time trying to balance it just right for both the YouTube videos and the stream. And I just want to find something that's good that I can just move forward and stick with, so thanks. Yeah, dude, if they didn't have skins, I'd be surprised. After they did that whole thing with Mario Kart Tour, there's no way that they won't implement skins into this game. And it's a no-brainer. They did it in Smash Bros, and they should do more of it in Smash Bros. They did some of it in even Mario Kart 8, you know, with the different Link costumes, the different villagers, the different Mario Tanukis and Peach Cat and Pink Gold Peach. They implemented skins all over the place, and then in Tour they just went buck wild with it. And it'll be cool, bro. It'll be cool to see the Miyamoto skin Donkey Kong. That's cool. And we have the rare Donkey Kong and the Miyamoto Donkey Kong. I'm cool with that, dude. That to me, I'm cool with variety and options. I'm not gonna cry about DK losing his look as long as like we actually get a rare version of DK in the game. It's not worth crying over. Skins from Fortnite, oh no. No, I don't want to play Nicki Minaj and Cardi B in Mario Kart. Oh dude. Oh dude. Queso from Mario Kart 9, dude. Ginny Miku, oh no. I don't want to play Weeaboo Kart 9. No. Jump in the sinking sand. I love the animation. This dude just wants to see me die with 7 red coins. Chris Pratt skin, bro. The chat. Oh, dude. Did y'all see that? Maybe put the game audio up by like 2 dBs. Alright, let me try that real quick. While I mentally calm myself about what just happened to me. Let me try that. Let me put the game audio up. By like 2, and we'll see what that does. Let's go. Alrighty. Yeah, dude, Amateur Hour, big time on that one, bro. Amateur Hour game bugged. That was whack. I'm gonna replay that moment. Oh no, dude. Flip it, make it a short. Get millions of views and embarrass me. Call it Mario 64 jank or just Amateur Hour. Scrub, old man Scrub tries to play Mario 64. Messes up horrendously. Alright, Rich, I put up the game audio by 2 decibels. Let me know if it's any better, if it's noticeable at all. Yeah, dude, if you just put a, like, queso, it'll just get views anyway. You'll get, like, 1,000,000 dislikes, but you'll get views. If you want to cheese the system. You say, queso plays Super Mario 64, fail montage, and you'll get so many clicks, and they'll all be dislikes. But you'll win the algorithm. Some people might just hate subscribe to you, who knows? Thanks, bro, I appreciate it. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna save those settings to the profile and just keep them that way forever. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. I don't know if you all know, but Rich does a lot of live streaming too. Does a lot of gaming live streaming, Nintendo stuff, and other stuff as well. But he has a lot of very good content. So shout out to Rich. He's definitely an excellent streamer, and if he gives you streaming advice, take it seriously. That bird thought, bro. That bird thought he had me. Thought he was gonna grab my wings, and then he lost his. Just take his little wings and put them on the end of my cap. I just gained like twice the altitude. Clip this, but put a clip of Queso identifying fast food burgers in the corners. People watch. Dang, so people won't watch me unless Queso talks about Wendy's and Chick-fil-A and freaks out about salads. People they won't watch me without Queso in the corner. I got you, bro. I see you. I see you. The chat's popping off. I gotta take a second to catch up. Make Queso YouTube shorts with Mr. Ray there, so just make Queso raging over my gameplay. Yeah, no, Rich has been doing this for a while. He's got a lot of the game figured out. Oh no, dude, no way. Speaking of having the game figured out, I think 65 stars is my limit. I just turned into a scrub. I used to know how to play, and then it turned 9 p.m. and past my bedtime, so... Dude, the last red coin's back here. I'm trolling. I'm, like, actually trolling. Sign me up for, like, Alzheimer prevention or something. I shouldn't say that. That's bad. Never mind. But totally forgot where that coin was. Spawned in the stage. Who let Grandpa on the games? Grandpa on the game console again? Who put Grandpa on the N64? Get Grandpa back to bed. Dude, I spawned in and I remembered. Oh yeah, the last red coin's like right at the beginning. Duh. Hello? Dude, pick me up. Thank you. I'm fighting this camera so hard in this level. This is the most I fought the camera yet. Dude. Okay, we'll come back around for you. We'll come back for you, Pinky promise. Yeah, dude, this level's no joke. We're gonna run out of time soon, shortly. I got that feeling. Yep. Yeah, you did, bro. You jinxed me. You said, "Oh yeah, man, jump into the pit with 7 red coins." I like the sinking animation, and then I sunk into a block and died, like instantly. Now, if you can say into the microphone for me, win the lottery. Just I love seeing you with money win the lottery. That'd be great. Or maybe that was your only one thing of magic, like the one time you had magical abilities was right there and you use it on Mario 64. The senior citizen crash out. There he is, the last red coin. We could take the shell and we can go across this quicksand, but dude, I'm not risking it. This level's jank. Jank behind level, bro. I love Mario 64, one of my favorite games of all time. I honestly believe it is one of the best games of all time. Don't at me, but yeah, this level's jank. Actually, you know what? Do at me. I'll defend it. I use my magic for evil. Alright, we got 6 stars. Don't anybody say that number again, or else Flippy's evil magic is gonna come out and kill me randomly. You know, I was gonna call it here, but the chat's kind of popping off, and y'all let me know. Do you want me to cut it here, or do you want me to keep going? Because I have off tomorrow. It's a snow day tomorrow. So it's not the end of the world for me. I could keep going if y'all are down. If you're not, I can call it here and do it tomorrow. Let me know. Okay, I can keep going for a bit. That's fine with me. I think we did everything down on this floor. We did... Yeah, we can definitely do the Bowser and get to the 3rd story for sure. I just gotta make sure... Yeah, the metal cavern we did. The basement we did. We did sand, we did fire. Yeah, I think we have to go to Bowser now. And this Bowser has a stage attached to him with 6 more stars or 7 more stars. You say about 6 stars, you unlock the secret brother. Mario's 3rd brother. Continue. Alright, let's cook. Board Bowser's sub. No comment. This one I don't think will be too hard to get 100 coins in. Oh, dude, we're about to get destroyed. It might be too hard to get 200 coins in. Sorry, 100 coins. We could probably get 200 coins, honestly. If I remember right, this stage is just full of them. But this one has some jank platforming too, with the moving poles and stuff. But I mean, we're here to play Mario 64, so play Mario 64 we shall do. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. It depends. Because tomorrow is a snow day. But I do have a wife and a baby girl, and they come first. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream and continue this. Again, I had my first live stream ever this morning. I never thought I'd be live streaming. I thought I would just do, like, you know, video content, drop it, and then go back to teaching, but I'm actually really enjoying the communication with live streaming, so yeah, if everything's going well at the home with the family, I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Crack open the cartridge at 66 stars. Good thing I'm definitely using a cartridge. This is definitely a legitimate Mario 64 stream and not at all emulated or ever drived in any way. This is completely legitimate. I have Duck Hunt on the second half of the cart. Trust me, bro, my dad works at Nintendo. I always thought this stage was cool because I think it's the only one in the game where you have to get both the metal cap and the vanish cap for that star. I think it's the only one I can remember where you need to use both caps at the same time. And I thought that was really cool as a kid. Yeah, the shell underwater is weird. I never figured out the timing for it. You can do some things with it, and you can keep it for a long time, and then sometimes it'll just randomly disappear. Don't know why. Yeah, we're definitely, this was always cool as a kid, too. Going to the coral reef. Yeah, we definitely are legit only. When we mod our Mario 64, we're actually taking our cartridge and messing with the pins. And we're putting like half the pins the right way, and then it just magically makes a new game. Half the pins are in my console, and the half of the pins are just up in the air, and it makes a new game magically. Don't ask me. My dad works at Nintendo. Dude. Here we go, Borden Bowser sub. Actually, if you play this on legit, this level's super laggy. It's like oh no, I had 44 coins. I did all that collecting for nothing. But yeah, that when you get on the sub, it's like super laggy on original console, on original hardware. It's like 14 FPS. Yo. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, the game's moving in slow-mo, it must be really cool. And it's like, it's a cool moment, so the game's moving in slow-mo, and it's like, nah, man. The game's just lagging out. My cartridge is personalized, there you go. Oh, dude. Nice. Thought we were gonna see that terrifying drowning animation. Like, whoever animated the N64 drowning animations, Ocarina of Time too, it's like, bruh. Just watching your character just suffocate for like a solid like 4 seconds. They just die right in front of you. Tragically. Alright. You're probably the last one, aren't you? Uh-oh. Nice. Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just that one point, like this whole level, like just lags like crazy. And then when you get to the sub, it's like good night, bro. Solid. You go from like a pretty reasonably solid 30 FPS for N64, you know what I mean? Reasonably solid. So like just straight up like 14 FPS, playing the game in slow motion. You know, we didn't know any better as a kid. Just seeing Mario go from Mario World to Mario 64 was huge. Seeing Link go from 8-bit and 16-bit to a 3D adventure is... Oh, dude, come on. You didn't care about the frame rate. You didn't know any better. You didn't know any... You really didn't know any better. Even PC, like... Even playing PC, you didn't know any better, really. Yeah, dude, choking to death in Hazy Maze Cave. I'm telling you, bro. The Mario Galaxy had some goofy ones, too. Like, some really... Oh, I didn't want to do this yet. Let's finish up that stage first. The Mario Galaxy had some really whack death animations. Yeah, dude, exactly. It was state of the art. Like, it'd never been done before, you know. And especially compared to PS1, you know, I had a PS1 also. But like, to me, it was just the graphics were just, and the resolution and everything I just played more N64 even though there were more games on PS1 because I just loved the way they looked and the way they felt and the stick and everything. It was just really a tremendous generation. It's never been done before. Everybody was kind of just, you know, flying blind a little bit. Yeah, dude, I remember, dude, I even remember Mario Sunshine. I remember playing Mario Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion on GameCube, and I was like, how could graphics get any better than this? I thought they looked awesome. I legitimately liked the way the colors looked, the textures on like the pants. You seeing Smash Melee? I was like, dude, how can graphics get any better than this? It looks so real, and obviously they did, but like, it was just, at the time, it was just never see anything like it. Dude, the Superman 64, the game. Dude, really? No. No, there's a last ring. We're gonna cheese it. We're just gonna hang out and let the rings come to us. Absolutely, dude. PS1, the Saturn was where it was really at. The what? The Saturn? The what? The only Saturn I know is the Planet. I don't know no game console named the Saturn. What Sonic game was on the Saturn? Sonic 3D Blast? I'm just playing. I like the Saturn was actually... Saturn and the Dreamcast were very underutilized. They had a lot of potential, especially the Dreamcast. Had a ton of potential. Melee genuinely still looks incredible. I agree. Luigi's Mansion is amazing. Dude, Luigi's Mansion 1 is my favorite. Luigi's Mansion 3 is really, really good. 2 kind of plays a little bit long for me. It kind of gets redundant. 3 was very good. But 1, I think, I replayed Luigi's Mansion 1 like literally 100 times. I love that game. That game was so fun. You could beat it in like 2 hours. It's just a really good game. Yeah, Mario Galaxy, you can turn into a full skeleton when you die, like, by electrocution. It's just, the death animations in that game are wild, too. It was a beautiful looking game. I loved Galaxy 2 also. I really enjoyed Galaxy 2. I think I enjoyed it more than the first. I don't know if it was just because the level design or what, but I really loved Mario Galaxy 2. Dude, yeah, we're all about cheesing it. We're finding, minimum effort, maximum efficiency. Let's just cheese it, bro. Cheese it where we can. Yeah, Melee does still look great. That game needs a remaster, bro. But no, they'll ruin it. They'll, like, get rid of the wave dashing and the glitches. Unless they talk to Miyamoto. Miyamoto was like that with Ocarina of Time. He was like, leave all the glitches. It makes the game what it is. And he's kind of right. Yo, who's dropping hearts in the chat? I see you. I see you dropping hearts in the chat. Dude, the Cake Eater, that was a cool fight. Yeah, I have much respect for Mario Galaxy. The thing is, I replayed them maybe a few summers ago. I replayed Sunshine, I never want to play it again. I love the game, it has a special place in my heart. But as like a platformer, dude... It's hard to go from Mario 64 to another Mario game because Mario Sunshine is so snappy and it's a little bit jank. Well, a lot of it jank. And the flood nozzle and everything, it's weird. If they gave Mario the long jump in that game, I've seen some hacks, like in mods, put it in, the game's so much better to play. They took away his long jump and that made him like immediately less mobile. And also the blue coin quest is terrible. To get like 40, not 40, but it's a lot of shines behind blue coin collection. That's terrible. Terrible gameplay mechanic. It's like the Triforce quest from Wind Waker. A wonderful game ruined by like one bad bit of padding. Yeah, I got a lot of love for Sunshine for what it is, but give my boy the long jump. And then Galaxy too. Galaxy, I enjoy Galaxy, but if you go from Mario 64 to Galaxy, the game's really floaty. It's really, really floaty, and the game just moves slower. And maybe that's why I like Galaxy 2, because it felt like it moves a little faster paced. So I'm definitely, like I'm a Gen 1er for Pokemon, I definitely have my bias with Super Mario, that it probably wasn't until Odyssey that Mario felt like he had all of his movement again and more, all of his movement options, and he felt genuinely really good to play. Probably the best in like 30 years. Honestly, I would argue that Mario 64, even though it has its own fair bit of jank, like with slopes and turning around, you know, you have to be completely stopped so you can snap, or else you do like that wide turnaround. But the way Mario, like his physics and everything in this game, are actually really good. I'll defend that. I'll stand on that business, as the kids say. I'll defend that. Die on that hill. The fact you have long jump and dashes at the same, in the same game, they took them away. And I think Galaxy, you couldn't dash. You didn't have a dash, I don't think. You had long jump, but you couldn't dive. I'm sorry, you couldn't dive. That's what it is, not a dash. You lost the ability to punch. I know most people never use the ability to punch, but like, why you gotta do my boy like that? Mario had hands, and now he doesn't. Favorite Mario Party game? I haven't played Jamboree. I got it, but I haven't played it, but I heard it's really, really good. What's the star here? Pole jumping for red coins. Where are the poles? Aren't the poles supposed to be out? Dude, are the poles not out because I'm using a definitely legitimate source? No way the poles aren't out because I'm using a legitimate source. Okay, we're going to try to get to a later level and see if the poles will spawn. Hey, dude, Rogan, I really appreciate that. I just started literally today, and I never made a YouTube video until about a month ago. And I have really good friends that have been helping me out along the way, testing my sound levels. Rich is one of them. He's a really excellent streamer. And my other friend in the chat, Garast, helped me out big time, like a lot. Like I would often send him videos and be like, hey bro, listen to the sound levels on this, help me figure it out. And he would. So just do it. Just do it. And when you do it, if you want to do it, like live stream, do it and don't stop. Do it and don't stop. And get your little core group of friends to hang out and just chill, have fun. Don't, if you're trying to make money or something, don't expect that. Just get a job, just hang out with your friends here. And just do it because you love doing it. That's my advice. I got good friends, talk to them, they're here in the chat right now, ask them questions, and just don't stop. Copy people that you like, copy things you like. I told Corp this earlier in the stream, actually. You copy things you like. If somebody speaks a certain way and you like the way they say things, copy them. If somebody edits a certain way, you like the way they edit, imitate them. Just like, I don't know if you know me that much, but I'm a music teacher, and what we talk about all the time is imitating artists that we like. If you're a trumpet player and I wanted to go to a later course because I think the polls might spawn. If you're a trumpet player and you like the way that like Louis Armstrong sounds, you try to sound like him. You still be you, but you copy the things that he did that you liked, and you try to do your own spin on it. So that's it. Find people that you like and imitate them while still keeping your own personality. Take the things that you like, leave the things you don't, and just don't stop. Thanks, Rich. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to just, keep it lax, bro. Like, you're on the couch with your friends, just playing, It's like, okay, it's 10 o'clock at night, and you're at your friend's house, and you have a Coca-Cola and a Super Mario 64, and, like, a bowl of pretzels and you're just chilling out. Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah, Mario Party 3 is a great one. I like Mario Party 2 a lot also. I like the costume things, but I have a really soft spot for Mario Party 1 because the one-player mode. I have a really soft spot for Mario Party 1, even though it's way more competitive. Oh, dude, is it Rugen? Rugen plays? Absolutely, man. Anytime. Hang out, you know, like, sub, and all that, and hang out, dude. And don't be afraid to comment on whatever videos. If you see something that like Rich does, you know, subscribe and comment on it and just talk to him, because they're all people, you know. None of us are so big that... Did I literally select the same thing again? I'm too busy with the chat instead of doing what I need to do. That's okay. That's why we're live streaming. Just talk to people, comment on their stuff, and ask them. Like Corp wanted to figure out. He commented on a video of mine where I played a Legend of Zelda hack, and he's like, "Dude, I'm trying to patch my game and it's not working. I've tried everything." And so I made him a video about how to patch his Ocarina of Time ROM, and it worked, and he played, and that's what it's all about. That's literally what it's all about. It happened again. All it's about is sharing your love of gaming here and having other people fall in love with it too and enjoy themselves. So, yeah, man, just talk, ask around, don't be afraid to do it, you know? The worst thing that you can get is somebody just doesn't answer your question and you ask somebody else or you ask again, right? No sweat. Collect the caps. Let's see if the poles spawn here. That's weird that the poles didn't spawn. I wonder if it's... There's no way that Parallel didn't find the workaround for that, right? That it's like, okay, you're not on original hardware, so the poles aren't going to spawn. That can't be right. Or maybe it's a bug that you have to beat Bowser. I think that might be it. I think I read about it a long time ago. There's a bug in this game that if you don't beat second Bowser, the poles won't spawn. Okay, we're gonna test that out if the poles aren't there yet. Thanks, bro. I've been playing Mario 64 longer than I've been playing Trumpet. And I've been playing Trumpet for, oh my god, 15 years. Yeah, okay, I think it has to do with one of y'all smart people on your phones. See if you can confirm. I'm pretty sure you need to beat Bowser for those poles to spawn. Yeah, Fire Rope Jump was a really good minigame. You can get really far too before the game ends. I think if you get to 99, the game just ends and it's a draw. But it's hard to get there. Mario Party 1 too, they had those rotating stick minigames that were terrible. Pedal power, and like there was one where it was like there were a few 1v3 games where like one person has a Bowser suit on and 3 other people are pulling. It's like a tug of war, and whoever loses falls into the mouth of a piranha plant. And there's another one where there's 4 people in a raft, 3 people on one side, 1 person on the other side, and it's like if you get hit, you lose coins. So it's not just like, okay, you lose the minigame and you lose 10 coins, you know, someone else gains 10 coins. It's like, no, dude, you're losing coins and they're taking your coins. It's not like, okay, there's more money in the pot. It's like, no, if you lose this minigame, they get 10 coins and you lose 5. So Mario Party 1 was rough, dude. It was a super competitive game. You want to talk about cutthroat losing friends? Play Mario Party 1. It's insane. I replayed it with my brother like last summer, and I was like, I don't remember all this stuff. Granted, I have like HoriPad controllers now, so the turning of the stick won't break a hole in your palm. But yeah, dude, those were hard mini games. You 1v3 and you're like in the Bowser suit, and you have 3 people just pulling you into a pit of fire, and you're just turning your palm red and breaking off the skin, trying to keep your coins. Then you get the 3 people in a raft against you, and you have to twist the controller stick. While there's 3 of them and 1 of you, they could just use their thumbs, and you're like using the palm of your hand, just burning your skin, charring your skin to death. It was crazy, dude. But I like I said, I have a soft spot for it. Super soft spot. I think probably Mario Party 2 would be my favorite. But I have a really big soft spot for Mario Party 1. Yeah, dude, exactly. That level of competition is like is absolutely wild and uncalled for. But it can literally can only happen in like the first game of its kind, before it like had any sort of like streamline or consistency at all, which is it just threw everything at the wall. You know, in Mario Party 3, they reused a lot of those games. They like remade them and reused them, made them better, I guess, or made them different. They reused a lot from Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 3. Oh, you're a natural this, I mean the streaming. Oh, thanks, bro. I thought you meant the Mario 64. I guess I should have expected that when I like had to exit the stage and re-enter the stage 4 times. That makes sense. Thanks. That makes perfect sense. Oh, dude. Alright, we're missing a coin. Let's find it. Oh, dude, no way. Okay. At least we didn't get hit. Where's this last coin? There? Dude, don't. Hello? There it is. Found it. Yeah, and there's a little heart down there too that we could touch to get some HP back, so we're gonna do that too. We're gonna go back up with full HP just so we don't risk losing the star. Because one dip in the lava is three... One dip in the lava is three pieces of our pie gone. And then if we're on fire, we get burned by fire, it's another 3 also. If you mash A fast enough, you can make it 2. And if you fall from a long distance, the burn lingers, so it's actually longer. So fire is a little bit tricky. Oh no. Dude, really? Come on. Dude. Good thing we hit that heart. Where's the star? Where's the star? I almost missed the star. Literally skipped it. I ran right by it. About to just fight Bowser. Imagine the bully just knocked me in the lava, bro. All those tricks and everything to get up there. Looking all smooth and then just fall in the lava and die. I think this one is also just one bomb. All you need to do is hit him once and he'll die. But he has some tricks up his sleeve in this fight. He could like teleport. It's like the first time Bowser uses dark magic, which is kind of sick. You just teleport around the map. Hello? And we're just gonna bum rush him down and grab him again. Oh, never mind. Yeah, learning to throw Bowser is like an acquired skill that like you have to keep up or you just forget. Uh-oh. Alright, buddy. Ooh, ah. Can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me. This time, consider this a draw. Next time, I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see your precious princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting, Gwahaha. Oh yeah, we have 70 stars. We can go up the stairs now. What fight does Bowser bring out the Colt 45? That's when he's had the last straw, bro. When he's done playing games. But you know, Mario's got the shotgun, so we got shotgun Mario, so Bowser better watch out, bro. If you got the Colt 45, you better not miss. Alright, so now we're gonna see if those poles spawn. Because I'm pretty sure I read about that a long time ago. That it was like a funny bug in the game that they expected you to board Bowser's submarine and then go straight to Bowser. Didn't expect you to do the stage until you beat Bowser 2, so the poles just didn't spawn. Yeah, dude, when he's mega mad, that's right. He's like, yeah, I could just breathe fire, or I could just, you know... There we go. Yeah, they're there. Okay, so you have to beat Bowser. That's interesting. Seven upside down. One. Alright, yeah, so I think I'll finish up this stage. Whoa. I think I'll finish up the stage. And, we'll probably call it for the night. Having a good time. And I don't have work tomorrow, so that's sick, but some of y'all do. Some of y'all gotta get to bed, gosh darn it. What are the blue coins here? It's just a circle here? Yeah. I just looked over at the stream and saw Mario leap, and I thought it was like my game leaping and I wasn't controlling it. I was like freaked out for a second. Oh yeah, look, the sub's gone. Yeah, the sub doesn't disappear until you beat Bowser. That's so interesting. That's the only level that behaves that way, I think. Dude, I appreciate it, Rich. Thanks for dropping in. Old man bedtime. Yeah, Rich, thank you for everything, bro. It was good to see you. It was a surprise, a pleasant surprise. Always good to see another Nintendo fan, especially one that's good at what he does. Oh, dude. Have a good one, bro. Alright, we could probably get the 100 coin star too. I think we're gonna do that. 2 birds with 1 stone. Will we go out if we touch water? Yeah, that's cool. Now if we go through there, we'll just end up in the castle grounds. Outside. Yo, hello, look who's in the chat. I see you. I see you, Narf. Yeah, shout out Narf. Okay, Narf. Or should we, yeah, shout out Molly in the chat. Hashtag Team Molly in the chat. Hey, Molly, bro. Dude, W Molly. W's in the chat for Molly. As Queso says, dubs in the chat. Hashtag Molly, dubs in the chat, everybody. W Molly. Yo, let's go. W Molly in the chat. Alright, we need to get some air. You are. Molly's the most famous. Oh, dude, no way. No! Well, everybody, it's been fun. I'll see you in the next one. No, I'm just playing. We're doing it. Use that joke twice in the same hour. That's right, we do. Let's go. Dude, amateur hour, dude. Imagine drowning. Imagine getting hit by like a shark and just drowning. Yeah, we got like 2 or 3 more stars to get. Then we're good to go. Now, Rich, is there a possible way that, like, I could edit the stream in YouTube's editor, and then, like, keep it as, like, a Mario 64 run-through, or do I have to, like, download the video, edit it myself, and then re-upload it? I'm pretty sure there's a way to keep your streams, right? Happens in real life, you touch a shark and it's over. That's fair enough, that's true. Okay, cool. YouTube Studio will let you download it to a large file. Awesome. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll like, just because I want to clip out some, like the intro or something if the intro took too long, you know what I mean? Some things like that. Just trim the beginning and ends. The majority of the content could just stay there and just, you know, post it as a run through. I'm not, maybe I'll make some clips, you know, fail clips or whatever, but yeah, I just wanted to know if, because I don't know how YouTube handles streams at all. I just know a lot of people repost their stream. Yeah, I think the stream stays up, but I don't know if you could, you know, you can go into YouTube editor on some of your other videos and like trim them down. Like if your intro is really long or you see a part of your video that some people go crazy on like the analytics, they'll like, oh, they didn't like the first 2 minutes of my video, so I'm just going to clip it out. But they do it in the editor without having to re-upload. So I'm wondering if you can do that with streams, or if not, they'll just make you download it and then you have to edit it on your own. Yeah, I'm just asking if I could like trim down the beginning and end of the stream on YouTube's editor, but if I can't, it's no big deal. I'll just download it and just do it myself. No sweat. Or I'll just leave it up there, honestly. Just leave it up there. Because, I mean, just put a timestamp like, hey, it's a 3-minute intro or whatever. And if it's the end, they'll just leave anyway, right? It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really need to be that clean looking because it's a live stream. Just comes with the nature of it. Oh, you can? Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I was wondering if you could just do it in the editor here, because I used the tool earlier and it was very cool actually. But you know, I use it for like actual videos, not live streams. So I'm wondering if it can like turn your live stream basically into a normal video upload that you can edit like the same way. Because that'd be really hip. That'd be really cool. Oh, okay, that's awesome. So you could do it on their software. That's fantastic, actually. Yeah, I imagine because it's like a super big video size, right? So it'll be like a 2-hour video. So it's going to be like a 2-hour video of Mario 64. So you're going to be looking probably close to maybe 80 gigs, 80 gig file size at 1080p. So they'll have to like process it and everything. And so I imagine it could take a while. Okay, we don't want to die here, but there are coins somewhere that we need to find. Gotta be 4 coins somewhere. We're not going over there, so that'll kick us out the level. Oh, awesome. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I struggled a little bit. I tried a few things. And for some reason the status was like poor, but I fiddled around with some things and it's stuck on excellent now, which is great. Alright, we're not going to get this yet. 96% for the new star. Let's see what's going on under the sea. Okay, we're going back on the other side then. Maybe some coins that we missed. Yeah, I didn't know this one was so tight. 96. A lot of these levels are much tighter than I remember. With 100 coins, no joke. And insta deaths. There's 2 insta deaths in this stage, and then the shark. Zero coins. We did it. Collected all the coins. Stuck at 96. No. Dude, no way. No way. There's no coins. You got anything in here, buddy boy? Bruh. It was so promising at first with these coin rings. Yeah, maybe the chests. I think the chests just have air bubbles in them, though. I'm gonna look one more time, look around at the seafloor, maybe the clams mouths. You know, this stage is kind of jank. It might be a little buggy. I have a feeling it should maybe a draw distance thing too. There's probably like a circle or a line of coins on the seafloor somewhere that I just straight up can't see from too far away, so I just gotta go right up to them. Don't want to get hit by this clam. Hello? Let's go. But I really don't want to get too close over there. We're really close. Maybe in here? Are they in the... anything in there? No. Okay, let's just get the red coin star and get out of here, bro. Maybe there's a level where it's like, they just throw money at you. That's unfortunate. Imagine having 96 coins in a stage. And we got all the blue coins, right? We didn't miss one. Got all the red coins. Oh, hold on. Okay, I thought maybe there's something on the land around here. Do you have anything to say about coins? If you pass through a coin ring or find a secret point, a red number will appear. If you trigger 5 red numbers, a star will show up. You had me going with like rings and coins, but you lied to me. Let me down. Yeah, maybe it's above. Yeah, it may also be a later stage. Just one of those Mario 64 jank things. Janky N64 things. Oh well. It's gonna feel bad. Stop at 9. Ooh, stop at 96. Hey, you got the high score. Yay. I wanted the coins. I don't want the high score. I wanted the 100 coin star. Alright, the Manta Ray's reward. This one's easy. Just gotta follow him around. Do the same thing we did before. Call it a day. Hello? Okay. Cool. Right above the death pit. Dude. There were coins by the death pit. There were coins by the death pit. Bro, no way. There were coins by the death pit. I'm gonna cry. Dude, these coins are the ones we were missing. Okay. I'm going to Google right now. Hold on. I'm sorry. How many coins are in Dire Docks? 100 coins. There are 106 total coins in the level. Bro, no way. That's ridiculously tight. So we literally missed that one little thing, that one line of coins. And like a coin somewhere else. Are we going to 120 in one stream? No, bro, I'm not going to stay up till like 8 in the morning. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to do that to my wife. I'm not going to leave her to the baby all night. But I definitely, it got much further than I expected. I was going like 25% each stream. But I will probably stream tomorrow and get probably just over 100. And then I had it, initially I had it thought up to be 4 parts, 100% 4 parts. Dude, 6 coin margin, right? That's insanity, bro. How do we... Oh, how do we do this as kids? Yeah, we got this. That's wild, though. 106 coins, so you have to get like every red coin. If you miss any of the blue coins, blue coins are 5 each. If you miss a blue coin, you're just screwed. You just can't get it. If you miss 2 blue coins, you're 100% locked out. That's nuts. You know, you might be onto something. You know, TikTok clock and the rainbow ride, the rainbow bridge ride or whatever. Definitely not harder. Definitely not harder from here. And I thought we were doing well too. I was like, oh yeah, we got here with like 42 coins. We're doing great. Boy, was I wrong. Take no prisoners. Take every coin. At least the music's good. Rainbow Bridge, bro. It's a fun stage. It's a super fun stage, but bro, that is actually, I don't want to say peak 3D platforming, but it's very, very good difficulty curve for Mario. Yeah, Mario is one of those things. It starts off easy, and it actually ends like kind of hard. You know, it's not like Kirby, which kind of is just like, all right, you know, your little sister can play this game. It's like, nah, if you want to beat Mario, if you want 100% Mario, you got to get good. You could beat it. You have a 70 stars. You never have to go to TikTok Clock or Rainbow Ride or whatever. But if you want 100% Mario 64, you want 100% Mario, you got to get good. Oh, maybe we don't have to go up this one. We have to go up the other one to get to the other side, right? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, dude, yeah. The concrete maze that you could just, like, randomly fall out of and just die. Then you have to ride the magic carpet for, like, another 10 minutes. Or, the castle. I always thought the castle was so cool. I was like, oh, cool, castle. And then it's just, like, so easy to just fall through and just die. You gotta ride the magic carpet all over again. If you get off the magic carpet for too long, it just disappears. So you either have to jump back to the beginning or just die. It's cruel sometimes. It's a cruel level. I don't remember the 100 coin star on it, but I know as far as platforming goes, it's a challenge. That's right, bro. You get that peak gamer moment when you get to the top of the castle. Spoilers, Yoshi's up there. Spoiler for the 30-year-old game. Yeah, the dude just gives you 100 1-ups and says, do it again. And you're like, okay. I mean, the game's fun, so that's how it was back then. The games were fun, so you just did it. You played the games because they were fun to play. We're back at 96 again. No, it's all good, bro. Yeah, he just pieces out, bro. He's like, alright, I'm gonna jump in this waterfall. Have fun. Did we not get all the coins on the seafloor on the other side? I don't think we did. There might be like 10 coins on the seafloor over there that we missed. Yeah, 96 coins again on the dot. The rest are just gonna disappear, bro. They're out of here. They've gone to another game, bro. They've gone to Sonic Universe. They've become rings. Changed their identity, go undercover. Dude, no way. Well, there's 10 coins somewhere. Don't know where. But there's 10 coins somewhere, supposedly. Is it in the coral reef? Oh no, it's underneath here, isn't it? Isn't it? Yup. It's literally right by the suction that'll throw you out of the game and make you go all the way back to Peach's castle. This is cruel. This is actually cruel. Cruel and unusual punishment on that one. Insanity. Absolutely cruel. Take me home, baby. I'm over it. That was cruel. Dude, you have to like suctioning you in. Like, I was afraid it was like gonna suck me in and then like skip the star. It's like no, 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 no. No, please, please, please. All right, I think this is gonna be a good place to stop. 74 stars. We're over halfway done, and yeah, that would have been a rage quit moment for sure. I think we did good stuff. I definitely played for much longer than I thought, but I had a great time with the chat. The chat was lively and you love to see it. So I think we'll call it here. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for like liking and commenting and subbing and all that good stuff. Thanks for engaging, bro. That's what it's all about. So I'll see you on the next one. And thanks again. All right. Bye. And check out these really cool cards. I made these today. So we got the intro for starting streaming. That's fun, right? Play some music. And then we have AFK for coffee break. We didn't use this, but we could have. And then we got thanks for watching. You know, pretty cool. All right. Peace out, y'all. I had fun. Bye.